1, 2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
So you guys asked for it. It's here. I'm going to be showing you guys how to get my everyday makeup look, and I'll give you guys all my secrets to my look. And yeah, I'm not even going to bother rambling in this intro. Let's get started. Alright, so obviously you want a clean face to work with. Before I put on any makeup ever, I put on 2 layers of moisturizer. I know that sounds like a lot of moisturizer, but I got that tip from Marilyn Monroe's makeup artist, who used to put a lot on her before putting on foundation, and her skin always looked super amazing. And I found out that it does work, so that's what I always do now. The cream that I use is the Tatcha Water Cream, which this one's very light, so I use this one only for the summer. And when winter rolls around, I use the Jose Moran 100% Argan Oil. Argan Oil is amazing for your skin, and it keeps your skin looking super radiant, so either one will do. So I already put on all that moisturizer, so we're going to move on to foundation. So my favorite foundation that I'm usually using is the Photogenic Luminescence by Lancome. I love it. It's the best one. But I ran out of it, so I'm just going to pick out my alternatives that I also like here. I have the Catrice Cosmetics All Matte Plus, it's pretty good, and the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I usually use the MAC one for when I'm breaking out or when I'm going out during the night, and I just want that extra coverage. And I use the Catrice Cosmetics one more so when I'm outside a lot and I don't want to sweat. This one does keep your sweat locked in pretty well, and it makes sure that your face is always matte. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna go for MAC because I just recovered from a breakout. It's starting to look a little bit better, but we're gonna be using it anyway. So I'm just gonna be patting it down with the Beauty Blender all over my skin. Okay, so my foundation is applied, and people often tend to skip this magical step that I always do. So in order to make my foundation kind of just sink in and look more natural and not show any sign of cakiness, is by taking my fingers and just patting it down. Because your fingers are warm, it's going to melt it right into your skin. So I always do this. It's a little tedious, but it's worth it. This looks so much better in person, believe me. I know you can't tell on camera because the camera doesn't pick up those kind of details, but believe me, this looks so much better when you do this. So definitely try it out and let me know if it works for you. Alright, so moving on to the concealer, I use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair Clair, and this stuff is amazing and super affordable, so I live by it. And I just put that under my eyes, and I put that on my eyelids. I put it right here, and if I have any little blemishes, I make sure to cover them. So I'm just going to take the Beauty Blender and blend it in, just like we did the foundation basically. We're doing the exact same steps. Alright, so now that we're done with that, I love to use the Airspun Loose Face Powder. This stuff is amazing. And I also love it because it smells super vintage, because it is a vintage product technically. It's been around since 1935, so. Alright, so we're looking a little bit pasty, a little scary. We're going to have to add some color. So this blush is the In Love Lancome, and the color is Blush in Love, and this is literally the signature to my look. This is what makes my skin look super radiant and rosy, so I really like to apply this everywhere. So first I apply it on my cheeks, and I don't put it just on the apples, I put it a little bit below the apples too. I also like to put it in my hairline, and this is just to kind of bring the look together so it doesn't look like you're just blushing, at least it looks like you're just flushed. Now for the eyeshadow, I also use this blush. I literally just put it in the crease right here. Do I have another eyeshadow on this? Oh my god, why? And here I'm just zooming in so you can see it better. I like the eyeshadow to be above my eye level when I open my eyes, so that way it shows a little bit. But that's literally all I do for eyeshadow. I keep it very simple. So the next thing I do is take eyeliner, of course, and do a winged eyeliner, but I like it to be very like minimal. I don't like to overdo the wing too much. Alright, and then when it comes to the inner corner, I make it very thin. Oh, that tickles. Oh, I gotta sneeze. It went away. Okay. Alright, so my eyeliner's done, and if you don't know how to do eyeliner, that's okay. I have a tutorial on my main channel telling you all the things you may be doing wrong and how to fix it, so check it out. I'll link it in the description box. So I'm going to move on to lashes. The lashes that I use are for, oh hey, do what you gotta do, there we go, are from weightedfashion.com, and I'm just going to put it on. So the mascara I'm going to be applying to kind of mask my real lashes is the NYX More to Love Lush Mascara. I mean, to be honest, it's not that great, but I don't need any fancy mascaras because my lashes do all the work. So I mostly use a mascara to kind of mask my real lashes into my fake ones. And I like to take my eyeliner and mess everything up. That's exactly what I like to do. Oh my god. Okay, maybe if I just blend it in panda style, it'll be okay. Okay, nothing happened. We all good. Back in business. Alright, so I like to actually use this to mask my lash line so it blends in better. Alright, now moving on to highlights, which I probably should have done that during the skin routine, but I don't do things in order sometimes, so my bad. Okay, so what I use is the Morphe palette 350S, and I like to take that first color because that first color is bomb, and I don't feel like spending $30 on an actual highlighter, so I make do with my resources, and I just apply that on my nose, on my brow bone, and I like to apply it on my cheekbones. Alright, so eyebrows. I like to use the Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I also really like to use the Brow Benefit one. I mean, either one is perfectly fine. I like to keep my natural brow shape and kind of just enhance what I have. And I really like to comb through them just once to make sure that they look nice and neat. Alright, eyebrows done. Check. So I'm going to move on to the lips, and a lot of you guys always wonder about the colors that I wear, because I wear a red lip and I wear a pink lip very often, and the reason why you can never find out which lip I'm using is because I make a formula, so it's not just one lipstick, but it's a concoction of multiple ones. Alright, so for the red lips, this is what I use. First I do the NYX Brick House lip liner all over, just like lipstick, but then I take the NYX Suede lipstick in Cherry Skies and the NYX Suede lipstick in Kitten, I think it's called Kitten, and you just mix them together and it creates the perfect red. And the red that I always try to make it match with is my hair, so that's the reason why I wear that combo or formula color. Alright, so for my pink lips, I'm going to show you because I'm going to wear it today. So I start off with the Revlon ColorStay lip liner in Rose, and I apply that everywhere. Alright, so sometimes I stop here, but a lot of times I don't. The next step is to apply Pink in the Afternoon by Revlon. And this is actually, fun fact, this is actually the lipstick that Audrey Hepburn wore a lot. Like a lot. So, pro tip, if you're an Audrey Hepburn fan, pick yourself up this color, because she loved it too. Alright, so the next step is to take red lipstick, and I like to pat it down very softly, just to kind of darken up the color a little bit, but also kind of make it more of a rosy tone. Okay, so the very last step to this is to kind of contour the lips. I use the same lip liner from the red combo that I told you about, which is the Brick House by NYX. And I just shade around my mouth and on the inner corners of my mouth. So I'll just show you. And you want to be very light-handed. You don't want to be like obviously red around your mouth. You just want to be very soft, just to add in a little bit of shading. In the inner corners, just like I said. So, that's it. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, useful, or entertaining in any way. And make sure you stay tuned by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. That way you guys are going to get the notification for my vintage lookbook that's coming up very, very soon. It's going to be kind of like a back-to-school lookbook, so everything is school appropriate to wear. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And stay tuned on my main channel, which is J Bunsey. That's where I do all my celebrity transformation videos and my cosplays, and I have some really cool nostalgic cosplays coming up, so make sure you stay tuned on that one. And I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys in my next video.